Welcome to Newport Mental Health annual meeting. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all our donors and supporters. We are so lucky in this community to have such a rich support from everyone. It's your support that makes our life-saving work for children, youth, and adults possible. Thank you. So I'm very proud to be here. In March, it'll be a full year that I'm CEO. I want to take a minute to recognize our staff for their commitment and their dedication and hard work. Our teams have worked tirelessly to enhance our services, leading us to an increase of 30% in our client access, particularly for the most fragile community members that we serve. As we look forward to the remainder of 2025, the road ahead is filled with promise, and we are committed to fostering a culture of collaboration, innovation, and care. Together, we are strengthening the lives and the individuals of those we serve and the fabric of our community. I invite you all to enjoy our brief program. We'll keep it as brief as possible. Delicious food and the company of the exceptional team and guests that are here. Together, we will continue to make a difference in the lives of those we serve. It's my pleasure to announce at this time, Nikki Trilling, Chair of our Newport Mental Health Board of Directors.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I should step forward. There's my volume checker, my husband, Joe. Hi there. So first I want to thank Dana. Dana, very kind words, but you are the one with the exceptional leadership. We are so fortunate to have her as our leader. It's been quite a journey this past year as we've settled into our new roles, but you should be so proud. We want to congratulate you on your successes, and I am so impressed by your creativity, your resilience. No one more resilient than this woman, and how you're able to maintain the steadfast leadership through very active times, I guess is a good way of putting it. It certainly has been a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to continuing our celebration in the year ahead. I also want to say thank you and add my thanks to you. This is an amazing community, and it is beyond in this room. But thank you for taking the time to be here, and thank you for your support and everything you do to help Newport Mental Health achieve their mission. It's working, but we might need to ask you for a little bit more help to help us continue. So I'll wrap up with that. I'm only up here for a few things, pretty much to say thanks. So I do want to do a special thank you, as Dana mentioned. I think the clients of Newport Mental Health are so inspiring, and I too am thankful that they're willing to share their stories with us. Having been a child of someone who suffered from anxiety and depression, I understand how difficult it is and how difficult it is for the family. But community is really what makes a difference. And so this is a great caring community, and I'm just very feel honored to be part of it as well. I would also like to do a particular shout out to the philanthropy team, who I know worked tirelessly over the weekend. And then my other partner in crime, Holly Barnhart, who nothing gets done at Newport Mental Health if it wasn't for Holly, right? I would like to also extend my congratulations to the award recipients today, and I will keep the remainder of my remarks pretty brief so that we can get to their stories. I joined the board 4 years ago during the pandemic, and in that time have really learned how deeply valuable Newport Mental Health is to our community. It's been very truly rewarding experience, largely due to the leadership and my fellow board members. They are inspirational, and together I calculated, because that's what I like to do, I calculated probably 75 years of board volunteer time in this room. Well, maybe not in this room totally, but for the current board. So that's a pretty amazing thing. We just finished our annual board meeting before this meeting today, and I came out so enthused and really feel that we are so fortunate to have a diverse board who really brings their very different talents to the table, but most importantly, has so much passion for what we do and how they can help Newport Mental Health. I do want to take a minute to recognize those that are here. Madeline Toronto, if you would like, wave or stand. Joe Arver. No, he's not here. Osasi Aguapoto. Did I get it right, Osasi? Close enough? And Kendra Topa. We have many other board members, as you can see here. We have many other board members, some of which were on Zoom earlier. And everyone does such an incredible job of contributing to the support of Newport Mental Health. And it has been such a joy working with them and working with some of the past board members before them. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge two former board members who are in this room. Julie Toland, who served many years. Where are you, Julie? And there she is. And is responsible for recruiting me to the board. Everything you said is right on, and I think of our conversation quite a bit. So thank you. And to Joyce Kirby. Joyce may have retired from the board last year, but as an emeritus board member, she has been invaluable in her availability in helping with guidance. And then she also stayed on an additional year and served on our finance committee. So thank you both so much. You're incredible. So earlier today at our annual board meeting, the following slate of officers were elected. Myself as chair again. Madeline Toronto is remaining as vice chair. Thank you, Madeline, who is holding over yet another year. This will be her 7th year on the board. Lavaz Watson, who could not be here today, but Lavaz is treasurer. He's been on the board and on the finance committee for the last 3 years. He's worked closely with Joe Arver, who has served as our treasurer and will continue on the finance committee in the coming year. So we're really excited about that. And then Hillary Davidson, who is unable to attend, and she is once again our secretary. Now it's my honor to announce another long-term board member who is leaving the board today. And I'm going to try not to choke up about this. But Barbara Winkler. Barbara, would you come up here?
Thank you so much.
And I'm not going to make you stand here because I have some nice things to say about you. So Barbara's been on the board 9 years is what I calculated. Did I calculate it right?
Sure.
Okay, that sounds good. During which time she had critical roles. She was our treasurer. She was our vice chair. She served on the executive committee. She is also member and or chair of the finance and strategic planning committees. Additionally, because that wasn't enough, Barbara has served on the Horizon Pharmacy board, where she will continue her service even though she's retiring from us. We are going to miss you. We are going to miss your passion, your great questions, your sense of humor, your generosity of spirit in every way. So thank you so much.
And I'm not going far.
I know. And yes.
I'm here to help.
And as Joyce can attest, I know I still have your number. I don't lose
Absolutely.
mine.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I just want to thank you once again. My husband Joe and I are not originally from here, and we have come to find that this is an incredible community. It's the only place we moved to because we wanted to. We moved quite a bit for business reasons over the years. So now I want to ask you, this is where I'm going to ask you to maybe think about doing a little bit more. We're living in challenging and uncertain times, and we have to ensure that Newport Mental Health has the resources they need to continue in the life-saving work that they're doing. I feel so very strongly about this. So I'd ask you this. I think I have actually gained more from my volunteer time on this board than I have given back. And every one of our board members are busy people, hence not everyone could be here right now. But someone told me a long time ago, you've heard, if you want something done, ask a busy person. And so we're pretty respectful of each other, and it's a great experience. So I ask you to think about, what more you can do to help us, right? You can advocate, for us. You can volunteer some more for us. You can give more money for us or to us. All those good things, if you would just look and see what you can do. And if you want any more information, please feel free to see one of our board members or myself or the staff here. Thank you again and enjoy the rest of the program.
So now it's my honor to introduce Heather Strout and present the Outstanding Community Service Award. I'd like to introduce you to Heather, a lifelong Newport County resident. Heather joined this is a very interesting story. I didn't know all this about you, Heather. Joined the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Community Centers Board in June of 2015, serving on the Development Committee. After a 20-year teaching career at Clooney and Penfield Schools, she was named the Center's Assistant Executive Director in June of 2016. Before being named the Center's Executive Director, after being named the Center's Executive Assistant Director, she became the Executive Director in 2018. Heather led the Center's increasing community response throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2022, she oversaw the MLK's milestone community celebration of its centennial. During her tenure, the MLK's impact has grown exponentially, tripling the number of meals distributed to over 1,100,000 people annually, and doubling the number of clients served to over 8,000. From October 2022 through December 2023, she oversaw the largest construction project. It's really, really beautiful. If you haven't seen it, you should make a plan to go over to see it. In the whole center's history, while simultaneously keeping all the program operational in all 4 sites. A dynamic and hands-on leader who I really, really enjoy working with. I'm so glad that we're collaborators. Heather is tireless in her commitment to MLK Community Center's work to build a stronger and more inclusive community. Heather, would you please come up?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for the honor of being the keynote speaker at today's annual meeting and for being the recipient of this year's Outstanding Community Service Award. When I think of the MLK Center and Newport Mental Health's strong partnership in this community, I think of the words of Mother Teresa when she said, "I can do things you cannot, and you can do things I cannot. Together, we can do great things." The collaboration that happens daily between our organizations shows the true meaning of this quote. For those of you who do not know the MLK Community Center in Newport, we have been in this community for 103 years. Our mission is to nourish, educate, and support Newport County residents to improve their economic, social, and physical well-being. We do this through hunger prevention and nutrition programs, early childhood and extended learning time education, and community support and wellness. Through our more than 25 programs, Newport Mental Health is by our side. I thought the best way to demonstrate why this partnership matters so much would be to walk you through a day at the MLK Center. The day is Tuesday, February 18th. As I park in the parking lot and arrive at the center, I'm greeted by a large group of about 75 people of all ages eating a hearty breakfast in the MLK Center's community room. Eggs, sausage, home fries, cereal, fruit, and coffee are on the menu. The amazing team from Newport Mental Health's RIO, Rhode Island Outreach Program, are there as they are every day, meeting people where they are. They work tirelessly, assisting people to connect them to services, checking in on clients, assisting with crisis intervention, transporting clients, and so much more. All you have to do is watch their interaction with the people we serve to see that they are making a big impact in the lives of so many. As they leave, they take the overnight warming center blankets from the night before to the laundromat, not because they have to, but because they care. We often see this team throughout the day. They are an integral part of the support services for so many people who turn to the MLK Center for help. One of our breakfast clients who has worked with the Rio team on many occasions has gone from addiction to homelessness to recovery and housing this year and is doing so well. He's so proud when he sees the Rio team because they believed in him and never gave up on him when so many people in his life have. With the collective partnership of many, he took the steps to recovery to get to this next step in his life and is doing great. And when he was here that day, I watched him and Chris, one of the Rio team members, they gave each other a little elbow bump, and I just love seeing those interactions. Next, I walked down the hall to the lobby where people are sitting waiting for the food pantry to open. One of the case managers from Newport Mental Health is there assisting with her client, assisting her with shopping in the food pantry. Oftentimes, mental illness can be a barrier for someone seeking assistance with food or other necessary supports. We see frequent visits from Newport Mental Health staff with their clients, helping to break down those barriers. Recently, I saw one of the clients who would not come without her case manager shopping in the pantry independently. I gave her the biggest smile, and she gave one right back. Newport Mental Health staff frequently refer people to our hunger relief services because basic human needs must be satisfied in order for a human to address more complex needs such as mental and physical health. For an increasing number of people in this community, poverty is the reality. Last year, the MLK Center distributed more than 1.1 million meals through our hunger relief programs in this community. Thank you to Newport Mental Health for making sure that your clients know how to access these supports and for guiding them there to receive them when they need help doing so. Together, we are feeding thousands in our community. As I walk up the stairs, I hear the laughter of our preschoolers. This is another area that Newport Mental Health supports our community. If we have children or families in need of mental health or behavioral supports, Newport Mental Health is there to work with these families. Later in the day, we prepare to open the overnight warming center. This warming center, which has given more than 80 individuals a warm place to sleep this winter, was made possible this year through a grant from Newport Mental Health. This would not have happened without their support. I want you to know that. It would not have happened. So thank you, Dana, for making that happen for us. I would like to personally thank Dana Gladstein for her care for the unhoused in our community and for always coming from a place of yes when asked to help solve problems instead of putting up barriers. Dana works tirelessly to advocate for people who feel that they don't have a voice. That is such a strength of this partnership because at the MLK Center, we do the same. It is hard work. It is easy to want to give up, but Dana and Newport Mental Health never do. As the doors to the warming center open on this bitter cold night, I watch so many people from their 20s to their 80s with their bags, carts, wheelchairs, and walkers that hold everything that they own come out of the cold to spend the night. Together, we are helping people feel like they matter, like someone cares about them. In addition to securing the funding for this, the Rio team from Newport Mental Health are also on site each evening, along with Kodak, who provides the staffing to assist whenever needed. We are a true team that collectively finds ways to say yes when our community needs us the most. One of the people who stays at the warming center had difficulty last year, and we were unsure of letting him stay this year due to those concerns. Together with his Newport Mental Health case manager, we sat down and came up with an agreement and a plan. Not only has he succeeded, but he is thriving and working on finding employment. He is truly grateful for the warming center and tells me every chance he gets. This is another example of how Newport Mental Health supports our work. In January, my daughter Jenna, who's here today, there's Jenna, spent the month doing an internship for Newport Mental Health. She told me how impressed she was by how Newport Mental Health works in teams to support people on so many levels. I'm so happy that she had this experience. She got to see firsthand what excellence in mental health care looks like. As Coretta Scott King so eloquently once said, the greatness of a community is most accurately measured by the compassionate action of its members. Thank you, Dana, and your incredible staff for walking arm in arm with all of us at the MLK Center as we do this life-changing work together.
So I'd like to introduce David Borsha, our Chief Clinical Officer, who will be giving out the staff awards.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. This is one of my favorite meetings that I get to attend all year because we get to celebrate our clients' journey to recovery and reaching their goals. So it's very exciting for all our staff to do this once a year. And as Heather said, we do this a lot, right? We have hundreds of clients that reach their recovery goals every single day. It never gets old. It's always very exciting. So thank you. These next awards are personal recovery awards given to Newport Mental Health clients who demonstrate courage, perseverance, and determination in accomplishing their personal goals while also serving as a beacon of hope for others. I'm always amazed for how resourceful our clients are in their journey to recovery, and I feel blessed every day to witness our clients reach their goals. Our first award goes to Sheila Foos. Sheila exemplifies resilience, determination, and selflessness in her ongoing recovery journey, inspiring not only her peers, but also everyone who has had the privilege of working with her. She has demonstrated remarkable dedication to her overall well-being by actively engaging in all available supports. She has effectively embraced an integrated approach to her recovery while maintaining optimism, humility, and a commitment to self-improvement. She has built strong, positive recovery supports, partnered with community resources, and has become a role model for others navigating similar paths. Recently, Sheila has taken an inspiring step in her recovery by volunteering where she has discovered a meaningful coping skill and a sense of purpose in giving back to the community. Her pay it forward philosophy has not only strengthened her own recovery, but also enriched the lives of others. Her ability to reflect on her life's challenges and transform them into opportunity for growth demonstrates extraordinary perseverance. Above all, Sheila's compassion and kindness leave a lasting mark on everyone she meets. Despite facing difficult circumstances, Sheila brings joy and positivity to those around her. Sheila's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, community, and hope. Again, Sheila, thank you. You could see Sheila in our waiting room every single day. She's committed to her recovery. She's committed to working the program, and we're all very proud of her. So we have a little video of Sheila.
I didn't know that it was coming, so I was excited, and but I feel that the award is part of everybody here too. You know, like the teams, like even the CEO. You know, she took time on the holiday to be with us, and they're my family, so I can call them. I can, even the nurses, secretaries, everybody here is a big help. I was homeless, and I was at my lowest point, and I looked up, you know, mental health facilities, and I found Newport Mental Health, and I've had them help me with Social Security, sobriety, housing, managing my money, and my IOP program is amazing. It actually saved my life. I want to stay with Newport Mental Health and keep working on my journey because I have a lot more to learn, and I know that they'll educate me with it. So
Was that just awesome? That's the best part today. So these next awards are to recognize some of our wonderful staff. I wish I could give all of our staff an award. You can hear the theme of teamwork coming up over and over again. We really do work as a team, and it really makes a difference. And I am humbled by how much they care for our clients and how dedicated they are to our mission. These awards are presented in recognition of exemplary and meritorious service to the clients and staff of Newport Mental Health and for consistently demonstrating exceptional professionalism, empathy, and flexibility. So our first award today goes to Elaine O'Donnell, our front desk receptionist. Elaine is always pleasant and solution focused. I can't tell you how many times a day someone tells me that woman at the front desk is just wonderful, which is really, it's the face of our organization. So I can't tell you how important you are. She has great ideas that show how deeply she cares for our clients and our mission. She takes her job function very seriously and is very effective. She tells me at least once a week with something I need to improve, she's always right. Most importantly, our clients find you very helpful and welcoming, which is so important when that's your first person you see when you enter our building. So great job and congratulations, Elaine. I'm so proud to have you as a colleague. Our next award goes to Santino Parisi, who couldn't be here with us today because he's home with that thing everybody's getting, the flu. He's our senior healthcare data analyst. Santino has transformed the data reporting for the organization and has established a structure that is efficient and time-saving for staff. For instance, when he finds a way to optimize a report or electronic health record, he applies this updated structure to prior development in the system. Santino seeks to improve the daily workflow of our staff and works hard to solve problems that we bring to him. So well done, Santino, and congratulations to him. We're very lucky to have Santino. And then we have an award for Bridget Santos, Substance Use Specialist. Since joining Newport Mental Health, Bridget has demonstrated matchless dedication and strength. She has played a pivotal role in developing the substance use programs and consistently goes above and beyond in her daily efforts. Bridget's background in community engagement and the No Wrong Door initiative have been instrumental in maintaining vital community partnerships. Her well-rounded expertise makes her an invaluable asset to our organization. Her ability to build rapport and trust within relationships is exceptional, and her compassionate approach to providing care sets her apart. Bridget's optimism and hands-on cooperative approach create a positive atmosphere within the team. Her infectious smile and positively brighten your day. She consistently gives her all support to the individuals we serve, and she's an inspiration to all of us. Bridget, please come up and get your award. So the next staff award is a very special J. Clement Cicilline Award for exemplary and meritorious service to clients and staff of Newport Mental Health, and in recognition of outstanding performance, improving lives, and promoting recovery. This year's recipient of the J. Clement Cicilline Award is Newport Mental Health therapist Paul Sanders, who we all love. Here are just a few ways our staff describe Paul. Paul is always responsive and gives constructive feedback. He's adopted Elios as a champion. Paul is reliable and dependable. Paul cares so deeply about the clients and always has a great joke to share. Paul is so deserving of this reward. He's truly remarkable. Paul couldn't be here today, but we have a short video to share with you.
I was extremely very surprised because that's not why we do the job. We do it because of what we can provide to a client. So I was very surprised to learn that I was selected as a recipient. What I'd really say is thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to do something that is personally very enjoyable and something that I never thought I'd be doing at all in my life. And I say, okay, doesn't matter how old you are, sometimes you do find out what you should be doing in your life. And that's what I found 20 years ago when I first entered this field. I mean, this is very humbling to get something like this. This is not what the job is all about, but it is very well, edifying to get some appreciation or be identified as somebody that, you know, deserves this. And I think more people should be receiving it sometimes rather than myself. So, but I thank the board of directors and I thank the management of the organization, and let's all just keep doing what we do. If you don't have humor, you'll never have fun. You know, it's not one for this time of the year, but it's more of a Halloween joke that I've told many times. There's a youngster goes up to a front door and he knocks on the door and he says, "Trick or treat." He's dressed as a pirate, and he's got a tricorner hat on, and he's got a black patch, and he's got a balloon blouse, and he's got the boots, and he's got a sword and so forth. And the gentleman opens the door and says, "Oh, we got a pirate here. Trick or treat," the little kid says. And the guy says, "Well, first of all, you got to tell me, where are your buccaneers?" And the little kid says, "Under my bucking hat."
Once again, I want to thank you all for your wonderful support of our mission. Thank you.